Healthy morning, students. Today we're going to start. Already we have started chapter number 12, sound. So let us discuss further topics. First topic is echo. We should, or when we shout or clap near a suitable reflecting object such as tall building or a mountain, we will hear the same sound again a little later. This sound which we hear is called an echo. This sensation of sound persists in our brain for about 0.1 second. To hear a distinct echo, the time interval between the original sound and the reflected one must be 0.1 second. If we take the speed of sound 344 meter per second at a given temperature, say 22 degrees Celsius, the sound must go to the obstacle and reach back to the ear to the listener on reflecting after 0.1 second. Hence, the total distance covered by the sound from the point of generation to the reflecting surface and back should be at least 344 meter per second into 0.1, that means 34.4 meter. Thus, for hearing distinct echoes, the minimum distance of the obstacle from the source of sound must be half of this distance, that is 17.2 meter. This distance will change with the temperature of air. Echoes may be heard more than once due to successive or multiple reflections. The rolling of thunder is due to the successive reflection of the sound from a number of reflecting surfaces such as clouds and land. Look, let us understand about the echo. This is a mountain. Look, see, many times it happens that whenever room is empty, then we hear the echo. Whatever sound we speak out, same sound we hear again, that is called echo. Generally, echo takes place in empty room and at the hilly areas. Let us understand logic behind this echo. Okay, when we speak out, this sound is called incident sound. That sound strike on the mountain and reflect back and we hear the sound. So whatever sound we have speak out, same sound we hear again, it is called echo. But the question arises, what should be the distance between the object and the speaker? Then we can hear the sound. See, the distance between the speaker and the object should be at least 34.4 meter. 34.4 meter. See, this 34.4 meter is the distance when sound travel and reach at the reflecting of a object and coming back. ये यहाँ से यहाँ और यहाँ से पूरा 34.4 मीटर डिस्टेंस होना चाहिए. तो मतलब स्पीकर से ऑब्जेक्ट का डिस्टेंस कितना होना चाहिए? तो सिंपल, विल डिवाइड 34.4 by 2 विल गेट 17.2. तो मिनिमम distance between speaker and the object should be 17.2 meter. Then only we can hear the echo. And one more thing, the time difference of time interval between the incident sound and reflecting sound should be 0.1 second. यानी जो रिफ्लेक्टिंग साउंड है एटलीस्ट 0.1 सेकंड तक प्रेजेंट रहना चाहिए, एब्जॉर्ब नहीं हो जाना चाहिए. देन ओनली वी कैन हियर द इको. Okay, so this is all about the echo. Next topic is reverberation. Let us understand. A sound created in a big hole will persist by repeated reflection from the walls until it is reduced to a value where it is no longer audible. The repeated reflection that result in this persistence of sound is called reverberation. In an auditorium or big hole, excessive reverberation is highly undesirable To reduce reverberation, the roof and walls of the auditorium are generally covered with sound absorbent material like compressed fireboard, rough plaster or draperies. The seat material are also selected on the basis of their sound absorbing properties. See, reverberation. Reverberation is nothing but one type of echo. So when we hear multiple echo, it is called reverberation. So let us understand about it. It generally takes place in a very large hall or auditorium. Suppose this is very big hall or auditorium. A speaker speak out from the stage. This is the stage. So whenever speakers speak out, what will happen? Sound will incident on different surfaces of the auditorium, and from each surface it will reflect back. Check it out. One sound it reflect how many times? 5 times. So same sound you will hear 5 times. जैसे अगर मैं बोलता हूँ कि सेम साउंड यू विल हियर 5 टाइम्स, तो सेम बोलता हूँ वो 5 टाइम सुनाई देगा, साउंड 5 टाइम, हियर 5 टाइम. ठीक है. तो एक ही वर्ड 5 टाइम अगर सुनाई देता है तो सारे साउंड एक दूसरे के अंदर मिक्स हो जाएंगे. जैसे कि मैं अगर बोलता हूँ सेम साउंड यू विल हियर 5 टाइम, तो जब सेम मैं बोल रहा हूँ तो सेम साउंड 5 टाइम रिफ्लेक्ट होके जब आ रहा होगा तब मैं कौन सा वर्ड बोल रहा हूँगा? साउंड. फिर साउंड 5 टाइम रिफ्लेक्ट होके आएगा तो 5 टाइम्स मैं बोल रहा हूँगा. जब मैं 5 टाइम्स बोलूँगा उसी टाइम पे यू का भी साउंड होगा, विल का भी होगा, हियर का भी होगा. एक ही टाइम पे 5-5 साउंड इकट्ठा होने की वजह से जो लिसनर होते हैं उनको स्पीकर जो बोलता है बिल्कुल सुनाई नहीं देता. दिस इज कॉल्ड reverberation. So it is also called multiple echo. So if we want to get rid from this reverberation, we must have to absorb this reflected sound. हमें रिफ्लेक्टेड साउंड को एब्जॉर्ब करना पड़ेगा. इसलिए आप देखना कि जब भी आप सिनेमा हॉल में जाते हो, थिएटर में, उसकी वॉल को टच करके देखना. उसकी वॉल पे साउंड एब्जॉर्बर लगाए होते हैं. या तो कोई बहुत बड़ा क्लॉथ होता है, या तो देखना उसकी वॉल रफ होगी, एकदम रफ, खड्डे जैसी होगी इस तरह से. ये इस तरह से क्यों वॉल रखते हैं? ताकि जो यहाँ मूवी की आवाज़ है वो यहाँ एब्जॉर्ब हो जाए, वो रिफ्लेक्ट होके वापस ना आए. अगर रिफ्लेक्ट होके वापस आएगी तो आपको सुनाई नहीं देगा कि सामने मूवी में हीरो हीरोइन क्या बोल रहे हैं. ठीक है. So these are called sound absorber walls. Even whatever seat on we sit in the theater, that also is rough. So it also absorbs the sound. So these all things are used to absorb the sound to get rid from this reverberation. Okay. Next is uses of multiple reflection of sound. लेकिन ये मल्टीपल रिफ्लेक्शन है साउंड का, हम बहुत सारी जगह पे यूज़ भी करते हैं. ठीक है. लेट अस रीड हाउ. मेगाफोन्स और लाउड हेलर्स, हॉर्न्स, म्यूजिकल इंस्ट्रूमेंट्स सच एज ट्रम्पेट्स एंड शहनाई आर ऑल डिजाइन टू सेंड साउंड इन अ पर्टिकुलर डायरेक्शन विथाउट स्प्रेडिंग इट इन ऑल द डायरेक्शन एज शोन इन फिगर. सी, this is megaphone, it is on. So here what happens when we speak out, same sound reflect. Check it out, how many time it reflect. That's why this sound can be heard from the long distance. So here we are using multiple reflection only. देखो ये जो बंदा बोल रहा है उसका साउंड कितने में रिफ्लेक्ट हो? 1 2 3 4 5. रिफ्लेक्शन के बाद 5 साउंड में कन्वर्ट हुआ, तो ये सब डायरेक्शन में फैल जाएगा और हर एक डायरेक्शन में लोगों को सुनाई देगा. सेम हॉर्न. इन दिस इंस्ट्रूमेंट अ ट्यूब फॉलो बाय कॉनिकल opening reflects sound successively to guide most of the sound waves from the source in the forward direction toward the audience. If you talk about the शहनाई आपने देखी होगी, उसमें भी सेम मल्टीपल रिफ्लेक्शन का ही लॉजिक वर्क करता है. नेक्स्ट, स्टेथोस्कोप इज अ मेडिकल इंस्ट्रूमेंट यूज फॉर लिसनिंग टू साउंड प्रोड्यूस विद इन द बॉडी, मेनली इन द हार्ट और लंग्स. In stethoscopes, the sound of the patient's heartbeat reaches the doctor's ear by multiple reflection of sound, as shown in the figure 12.13. See, so this is the stethoscope. So in this stethoscope, the sound of the heart, after many multiple reflection, it reaches to the ear of the doctor. Next, generally the ceiling of concert halls, conference halls and cinema halls are curved, so the sound after reflection reaches all corners of the hall as shown in figure. Sometimes a curved soundboard may be placed behind the stage, so that the sound after reflecting from the soundboard spread evenly across the width of the hole. देखो, ये बहुत बड़ा होल है. अब सारे लिसनर को साउंड हमें सुनाई देना है, तो इसकी भी वॉल जो है ये थोड़ी ऐसे रफ बनाई जाती है, तो साउंड सब जगह से रिफ्लेक्ट होके कहाँ पर जाएगा, लिसनर तक, दूर दूर तक ये साउंड पहुँचेगा. तो इतना बड़ा हॉल और ऑडिटोरियम होता है, तो उसमें मल्टीपल इको का यूज़, ठीक है, साउंड को लॉन्ग डिस्टेंस तक पहुंचाने में किया जाता है. रेंज ऑफ हियरिंग. Here it is. The audible range of sound for human being extends from about 20 Hz to 20,000 Hz. Children under the age of 5 and some animals such as dog can hear up to 25 kHz. As people grow older, their ears becomes less sensitive and higher frequencies. Sound of frequencies below 20 Hz are called infrasonic sound, while the sound called infrasonic, if we could hear infrasonic, we would hear this vibration of the pendulum just as we hear the vibration of the wings of a bee. Rhinoceros communicate using infrasound of frequency as low as 5 Hz. Whales and elephants produce sound in the infrasound range. It is observed that some animal get disturbed before earthquake. Earthquake produce low frequency infrasonic before the main shock waves begin, which possibly alert the animals. Frequencies higher than 20 kHz are called ultrasonic sound or ultrasound. Ultrasound is produced by animals such as dolphin, bats and porpoises. Moths of certain families have very sensitive hearing equipment. These moths can hear the high frequency quacks of the bat and know when a bat is flying nearby and are able to escape capture. Rats also play games by producing ultrasound. Look, there are two kinds of sound. The sound which is having frequency less than 20 hertz is called infrasonic sound. Is called infrasonic sound. And the sound which frequency between 20 to 20,000 hertz, it is ultrasonic, it is audible sound. Audible. And the sound which have frequency more than 20,000 hertz is called ultrasonic. Less than 20 hertz infrasonic, between 20 to 20,000 audible, and more than 20,000 ultrasonic. See, we cannot hear sound less than 20 hertz and more than 20,000 hertz frequency. We can hear the sound which have frequency between 20 hertz to 20,000 hertz, that's why it is called audible sound. But there are few animals which can hear the sound having frequency less than 20 hertz. There are dogs, whale, rhinoceros. So they can hear the sound of lower than 20 hertz frequency, that means infrasonic sound. Even sound of the earthquake is also infrasonic. That's why, see, you might be surprised, in Japan they keep an aquarium or fish port in their home, because when some fishes are there which can hear the infrasonic sound of the earthquake. So whenever before major shock of earthquake, some vibration is created from the earth that is sensed by the fish, and it feel uneasiness and it try to jump in the water. So whenever its behavior gets changed, we can get idea that there will be earthquake very soon. So in this way, to get idea of the earthquake, they also keep a fish port or aquarium at their home. So fish can hear infrasonic sound which having frequency less than 20 hertz, and even the child below 5 years can also hear this type of sound. That's why whenever there is a little bit noise surrounding them, immediately they wake up, because they hear even infrasonic sound also. But as we grow older, our sensation of our ear is decreases, and we can hear only sound between 20 hertz to 20,000 hertz. Now some organisms are there which can hear the sound which have frequency more than 20,000 hertz, that means ultrasonic sound, like dolphin. Okay, so many organisms are there which can hear the ultrasonic sound. So that is all about the range of the sound. Now application of ultrasonic sound, that is not in your course, it is omitted. Sonar system is also not part of your course. Okay, and structure of ear is also not part of your course. So here our chapter A is over. So let's end this lecture. Bye. Have a safe day.